Hopefully we are live, and we are indeed. Just a sec. We share this and that. So should get all sorted, and here I am. I could see myself. Hello everyone, it's that time again. How's everyone doing? Hope you all got out there, and welcome to my live YouTube stream for what is the finale of round 6 of TJ's 90-minute endurance race, the Gr.2 championship. And let's get down to business. So this is it. Hope everyone's good out there. And yeah, so that it's the final race of the season after what it's been like. Do you know, like, it's gone quick, hasn't it? Like, you know, just like for the moment we've started at Le Mans, and then to finish off the season like with the at the Nurburgring, you just cannot get much better than that. So it's just yeah, I hope everyone's good out there. My name's Danny C, and I'm up for whatever it takes, you know, to take on the green hell. So yeah, that's just so. Last time out when I did a live stream, which were a 90-minute endurance race, and it was at Bathurst, where I came out as a winner for what was my first win in a 90-minute endurance races since what feels like a lifetime, and it was way back in June, something like that, I believe it was. Yeah, it was June, when I've last won a 90-minute endurance race in TJ's lobby. So this is obviously TJ's lobby as well. For those who are just tuning in, to go and check him out. It's normally he does the endurance races on the Sunday afternoon, and he also does the some PC stuff like that truck game and do you know what I mean? So but yeah, so this is it, the last race of the season, and I just finished the watching the Formula One race, and I must admit that. And for those of you who are just tuning in now, that haven't seen the race and don't want to know the result, best you know what to do. Just ignore the comments or whatever. But what I can tell you is, as the great Murray Walker would say, that anything can happen in Formula One, and it usually does. You know what I mean? So, but what the objective is that we're in the GR2s. Cheers, the creator. Good luck to you as well, matey. So, but yeah, so what's happening here is that the practice of it has just gone underway. So before we get further into the race, into the event, so I'm just going to check the events to see what it's about. And so this here is it's a 90-minute endurance race, and then as you can see that the variable time speed rates times 3. And then you got the random weather, which you never know what could happen as well. Grid start with false check, and fastest order fastest first. Normally that we do the practice, qualifying, and endurance race, and then so it turns out that it's too long, to get a quick lap around, and so it's best to start the race up to 20 past, and because of it's much quicker. Because, like I said, it's too long to do the out lap, then the in lap. So we've got the tyre, the visible damage to mechanical damage to heavy, so that, and this track is pretty tough, so you don't want to be crashing because otherwise it'll ruin your race. And so the tyre wear times 3, fuel consumption rate as well. Refueling speed is at 5 litres per second, and so yeah, then we've got a free choice of tyres on, so you can use any sort of tyres you want. No tyre compound rule regulation on this motor race, so you can just choose whatever. So what time we're on now? That we're on 5 minutes. It's 5 past 4 in the UK. So the race starts at 20 past 4 UK time. Because, like I said, that the no qualifying, because it's just too long. So it's the ways the grid's going to be set out is based on driver rankings, that sort of thing. That's how it's going to work. So, but yeah, that's I'm up for for what it's turning out to be like a good motor race. But we'll see how that pans out as we go along. So, points after round 5. We've got Yepima on 40 points, who wrapped up the championship with 2 rounds to go. Myself in second place with 20 points. And then we've got Drew and Le Creator, both tied like about on 14 points, sharing third place. So we've got TJ in with 12 points, Onken with 10 points. Then we've got Berberez with 6 points. Yeah, TJ, how you doing? Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you as well, matey. So, so what we got like as well, we've got Milo with six points, and Jamal with 3 points, and Lupo in 1 point, and Jep Jensen, Meccano, and Duke all like sharing a point each. So, but yeah, that's so like that's the championship order. So like, because the point system is just like pre like a 2003 like a Formula 1 points system. So it's just like so we got like 10 points for a race win and 6 for second. Third for fourth place. 4 gets you third. Fourth gets you third, and then there's a fifth place gets you 2, and then 6 gets you 1. So that's like with the how many points, and obviously I got all day, to get the second place, just to finish it off in style, like no matter who turns up, and then I'm just like go out there, enjoy my sen. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about. So who we got ultimate on the track? We've got during the Honda. Drew, we needed rain. Drew could do with some rain there, and so there is Drew in the Red Bull, Honda, and SX, and then we've got Huli in a Lexus as well. Uncle Arma Gaming also in the Lexus too. The creator also like in what is a Honda and SX. That's the one there. Then we've got Gavin the Audi RS5 from Ireland. Toonami in the Nismo GTR as well. We've got Benson in the Lexus, and then there's myself in the Nismos, and then there's TJ like chilling in the pits as well, like in the same car as well. So yeah, that's so I may as well just like get some practice out on the way, and just to get down to business and do the talking on the track. Just to like get like the feel of the because I've only like just done like one lap like around Nurburgring today, like before I got on just to get me like set up and whatnot. So but yeah, that we'll just get less one lap to get like the feel of the car and whatnot, and any moment we should be like 10 minutes time that we should like get the endurance race underway. And into the Nordschleife section there, having exited the Grand Prix layout. So there I can feel the tyre wear rate is on, as well as the fuel. So it just gives you like just a bit of information as to know like how the car's going to feel from the moment we get some fresh tyres on, then the fuel load as well. The wind's pointing down the south at 3.8 mile an hour. It could change like by a flash. Nearly lost it there. Brittany, welcome along. Yeah, I agree. This track is awesome, isn't it? So where are we at? We've got 5 minutes until the we're going straight into the race because there's no qualifying, and way this Gr.2 is going to sort out is based on the driver rankings, which obviously it makes sense that that it will take much longer to do the out lap than the quali lap in the qualifying. So that's what is going to happen. in less than 5 minutes time. So you can see like a bit of graining like on the soft side, so that's something like to bear in mind of what will possibly happen when we get further into the endurance race. This is the 24-hour layout, so we're not going to be like doing 24 hours racing because we'll be absolutely shattered by then. So it's 90-minute endurance race, and yeah. So I just got myself into the pits there. So see how long does it take roughly, to stay in there, and then it takes about like 3.54 seconds, to change the tires, and then again it just verifies on fuel. Indeed, yeah. It's like more challenging than ever, and more rewarding. So, what time we're on now? So like we're on 16 minutes past. So before we get the race underway, quickly gotta go for a toilet break. Give me 2 secs. And I'm back. When you gotta go before the race starts. See if I missed any comments. 2 minute starts. Yes, Dan, let's go. Let's get down to business. Less than 2 minutes till the race starts. So our last comment, like, best version of the track, the 24-hour. This is Brittany. Yeah, I agree. Let's go Dan and see Dan does base. Yeah. So not really missed anything. So yeah, so I think it will be interesting to see like how the. I'm not too bad, mate. How about yourself? Hope you're well out there. And how's your day been? How's your day doing? I've not really like done much other than just like watch the Formula One. So but yeah, that's all I've been doing. Not really much. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Yeah, it's like what like I prefer like sometimes, and then again that you just feel like you just want to do something, and yeah, thanks, mate. Much appreciated. So I'm gonna put the message out. Good luck. I'm gonna start on the softs. So any moment now, we should get the race underway. Even though Ong's just put in the 7:44.2. Then again, the grades are going to be set out based on driver rankings. Thanks for the heads up, the creator. Because bearing in mind that the mechanical damage is heavy, so you don't want to be hitting anyone or crashing into a wall, or because last thing you need is that like to ruin your race. So this is it. Let's get down to business. Good luck, everyone, as we are about to get the finale underway for TJC Gaming's Gr.2 Endurance Championship. Good luck, everyone. Let's do the talking on the track. Let's have fun. In fourth, interestingly. Thank you, Brittany. From fourth to second, I'll take that. Just on the front line. Got the drive on him now. Thought better of it. And I've got the switch back if I can. Oh, somebody's crashed behind me. I don't know who it were. Hope they're okay. But don't worry, there's a long way to go. So I've got Onker leading his own race and myself in second, TJ in third, Benson in fourth. Yep, has just gone past Benson like for fourth as Benson dropped down to fifth. That created sixth, Army in seventh, Drew Bitton in eighth. That's your current top eight after this first couple of sectors of the Nurburgring 24-hour layout. He's a bit squarely out of that corner, so I just got to keep my paces together. Unless he makes a mistake. I've got TJ right behind me as well. Still a long way to go. Only the first lap, safely through, having to pass 2 people. Got Yep overtaking TJ for 3rd. So he's the man on the mission who wants to finish the season off in the high. Hello, welcome along, Dominic. Alright, what's the reason for it? What's the reason for it, your replay? Do you know, I don't think I got you on PS actually, but what I do get a chance about, I will have a look at it. Speed glitch, it makes sense. Alright then, I will do when I get a chance, so just don't catch up with Onk at the moment. And I got Yep all over me as well. Yep is getting a bit twitchy behind me. Yeah, it's just this game sometimes it's a bit glitchy, you know, with the speeds and what have you. So there's not really much you can do, unfortunately. So it is what it is, isn't it? You broke the sound barrier. Oh no, you don't want that, do you? You don't want any of that at all. The last thing I need is a Yep like right in the back of my slipstream, and he's about to like overtake me for 2nd place. Just play it safe. Think of a long game ahead, and then the only person he has to navigate his way through to deal with is Onk, who was crossing the line first in the lead. And then Yep in 2nd, myself in 3rd, Benson in 4th, the creator in 5th. Benson's just coming in like after some suspected damage. Okay, Onk has lost it! Onk has lost it! Much appreciated. So the fuel map at the moment is 9.9 laps with 91% fuel. Just as a witness in front of my eyes, Onk has just slid off the first corner. A rare mistake for him. You don't want that, and that has gifted Yep a bit into the lead. Myself in 2nd. Okay, understood. But you never know, because it might rain there, so I've got the weather radar on 50 miles away from the circuit as well. So I've got like the essentials that I need. So. But another thing like to bear in mind is the tyres. Oh, Onka's like gone too wide as well. Another mistake. Sorry, I couldn't read that last bit of comment. Lap 10. Yeah, okay, lap 10. Depends how I'm driving on it, so. And tyres is also another thing as well. But yeah, the fuel is also another matter. Because I started on softs like, not softs, like softs like everyone else. But, well. Good, good. Much appreciated. Ah, you know TJ. How long you two know each other, if you don't mind asking? Because I've known TJ since the start of 2023, when I did the first endurance race in his stream back in Spa, and obviously the rest is history. Has done that many of them, and yeah, so this is what got me like going like you know, just racing on the Sunday afternoon endurance racing where. Oh yeah. Ah, fair dues. Yeah, he's sound. He's sound. Obviously, normally that he does the 90-minute endurance races on Sundays, and he just got on to do some like PC games. You know, like. All right, sound. So yeah, he does like it with them the truck racing games and something like that in the middle of the week. Yeah, so that's like what he does like in the middle of the week outside of the 90-minute endurance races he does on the on Sundays. YTZ Danny C. You should be able to see on you should be able to see on the screen and not. Although it does come like about on CCR Danny C, like because which CCR stands for. Ah, thank you. I had to work for that one. Yeah, so CCR stands for Captain Colossus Racing, and yeah, so yeah, if you want to like it, if you just like to be tuned in as well, then go and check out Captain Colossus Racing. Where like normally in his normal circumstances, he does them sprint race, 5-lap sprint races in the GR3s on Wednesday evenings. But he's been away like for a while, and excuse me, yeah. So yeah, he's all good. He's all good. That's the main thing. What has happened to Yep? Has he made a mistake? Was he pushing? Excuse me. He was 3 seconds ahead, and it looks as though that he might have like done some damage to his car. This is literally okay. Understood. But I've just got to like be patiently navigate my way through a Yep, because Yep looks like to me like he's suspected some car damage after going off somewhere, because he was like 3 seconds like up on the road, and I'm just behind him. Yeah, I had like flew like from the beginning of this week, something like that. But I'm all right now, but I'm slowly but surely getting better. You know, I've been like working and working out and stuff. It's all good. It's all good. The Yep has made another mistake as well. I could be wrong on what I said about Yep getting car damage, but he seemed to be like getting himself up and running okay. Must have dirty tyres. Understood, copy that. Cheers, you two. Dominique and Dan. This will be for the undercut, I reckon. But I'm pretty sure that Yep is on the softs. He may have like won the championship with 2 rounds to go, but he's just out there wanting to finish off this season in style. And that's exactly what I'm here for as well. And I've gone on curve, 1.5 behind me too. So bearing in mind, there's no tyre compound road, so I can go for another softs and no rain expected like for the next 30 minutes or something. Okay. So roughly that like 15, like 22 and a half minutes like on the softs. So that I can go much longer. But then again, you never know because the weather was settings was set at random. Yeah. Don't want to see you lose more time. Is that like for sticking on another softs or something? Understood, copy that. Fuel is 8.8 with 80% fuel, so fuel is looking pretty good. But then again, we just got to see like how towards the end of the race pans out. But then again, that it might rain, it might not rain. Who's got damage? Yep, has got damage. He's got front left damage. Okay, copy that. Thanks for the information. Now that you're just joining, like, to watch the my race. Okay, understood. Oops. Damn it. Understeer too wide there, but it's okay because I'm about to come in the pits. Yep. Carried a bit too much speed there. Front right, but it's okay. I can handle it. I'm about to come in the pits anyway, so... And my tyres are gone. Crazy, innit? Looks like something's happened between Yep and TJ, but I don't know what happened there. Or is it just the wrong person? As I just seen on the Lubbock comment. Understood. And Yep has been kicked out, so something must have gone off, but I don't know what happened there. No, this is just like not what you want to see. And non-consent spun off, and with cold tyres on the mediums. And then up front is Benson. Oh man, this is just I was hoping like it was going to be close, and then obviously something happened. Like unless anybody like tells me any different in the chat or what happened, you know, with Yep and you know, so it's just like well something that I have no idea like what has just happened. Yeah, it's you just cannot script, can you? And it's just you know, it's something that that just like continue like you know to get that down. And when there's something going off there, then obviously the last thing that to me need is like you know drama like kicking off, and then yeah, it's just madness. Understood. No rain around so far. RS, medium, RS, then go for again. One at a time, mate. one at a time, just like going through that one step at a time phrase. So okay, so like we've got 7.6 laps worth of fuel and 70% like about as well. Okay, copy. See how the fuel load pans out as well. But in the meantime, I've got Benson like about up on the road, and he's not been doing too bad lately. Having finished just second, like right on the last lap at Bathurst last time out. Okay. Just finding me groove with the mediums. Understood. How old are his tires? How old are his tires? Copy. How old is Benson's tyres? Is he like 1 lap fresh? Is he like 1 lap old or 2 lap old or something like that? Copy. Understood. And Long's just pitted in for what apparently is to be some car damage again. We're just over halfway mark, and for those of okay, fair enough. Thanks for the information. Half an hour into this race, and I thank you, Dom, like, for your amazing services as a race engineer. You're a legend. But let's keep this up, because we've got a long way to go. And I appreciate your timers. So, like, we've got Benson in the lead, myself in second, Lecreator in third, Onk in fourth, Drubit in fifth, Hooley in sixth, Toonami in seventh, and Dangerous Dave in eighth. And that is your current top 8 running order. As we got half an hour into this motor race at the Nurburgring. Understood. Thanks for the heads up. Understood. Give me a sec to get through these corners. All clear. Understood. Lovely sunny day in Germany, isn't it? Understood. Thanks for the heads up. Fuel's looking good as well. Understood. Yeah. Okay, came out on another set of softs. But I'm just doing my own. We're just doing a strategy together, Dom. So we'll see how that pans out. Can see a bit of lag, so I've got to be mindful on that one. Understood. 53%, 5.8. Gonna have to watch me radar for a moment because I've got Benson all over me with fresh tyres. I can see him. I can see him. Looked like he made a mistake. And he's still behind me somehow. Better to be safe than sorry, because I was pretty sceptical with the amount of juddering he's getting across the track. Yeah, and then he's got another set at south on there, hasn't he? So, which in that case is going to wear out even more. And I'm on the medium, so just like sticking to the own plan, and hopefully they should last to the like, what was it, like lap 11, something like that. You know, just to top up like a bit of fuel, and so. Okay, understood. Yep. No worries. Yellow flag. Dangerous Dave's gone off there. Don't worry, mate. Keep going. Whoa! Airball more than there. Gonna have to clip that one, because that looked like an airplane crash here for a moment there. Jeez. Ah, it's happened again. Another airplane moment there. I think I might have cut the corner too much. Welcome back. How was your dinner? Yeah, them sauce. To be fair, that is lovely stuff. Lovely stuff, Dom. But yeah, them sauce are just, well, Benson's like got the pace, hasn't he? So I may as well just, well, I don't know. It's like, because I thought, like, well, with the mediums, they can go a little longer, but it's one of those things that where you just feel that you just not quite got the edge, like, you know. Understood. May as well. And then now I'll have to pay again for another set of softs and all. And top up a bit of fuel. Something to bear in mind. Ah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Was this aimed at me or was it aimed at TJ? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it because it happens. It happens. Because it's towards the end of the it's towards the end of the championship. Obviously, Yep has already won the championship with 2 rounds to go, and I only need to finish 6 or lower or something like that if Drew or the creator are getting a result. And then obviously that of course I'll just have to bring this one on no matter where I finish, because I jumped into second coming into this lap. Understood. Yeah, to say the most important thing I've done in the race is my starts, my fast charging starts. I went from 4th to 2nd, and so. But you're getting there. But there's always more opportunities to come for what lies ahead. So, but yeah, if I were in my own position, I'd just soft all the time, because again, there's no tire compound rule in this particular lobby. So. But yeah, this is just the start of just learning something new every day, innit? Indeed. Can always keep getting better as we go along, like we all do. Like I have some a will for improvement on say where it comes to the racecraft or whatever it may be. Then there's a lot of attributions just to top up to be a more complete driver. Do you know what I mean? So. And I've been playing this sort of game for over 20 years, and it's just where I am right now. I'm just literally enjoying this moment. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, soft tires a bit in the end, and yeah. Yeah, no worries. Understood. Because we've got Understood. I'm going softs. May as well just go 4.5 laps, because takes around, well, mind you, refuel up 29%, 55, 60. Go 57. Might have not put too much fuel in, but it's just them fine margins in it. Understood. We won't be expecting any rain for the next half hour. No rain indeed. Nice sunny day in Germany. Yeah, no worries. I'll bear that in mind. Yeah, it's like I said, no matter like about what happens, like about on the outcome of this race, and I still like get second. So that's something that I've like just yeah, on those like the first two races that when I had the like a previous internet provider, I was like very much like lagging as well as the stream, which kicked me out of the race. In the first round, and then second round I was out. And then from round 3 onwards, I've been like consistent on getting some podium finishes, even though I got a race winner last time out at Bathurst. He's pretty like playing enough at times. Because it's a hard track in it, to keep the mistakes to as minimum as possible. Yeah, so that if only I could have like put like a few, couple of set of softs and top up the fuel, just a little touch there, it would have been a different story. But this race, it don't really matter much because it's all like about for fun, and I just love it. Benson has front damage. Has the leader like got front damage, or has Dangerous got front damage? Oh, okay, no worries. I'm gonna say. Yeah, you get like what was it, like a roughly 16-80 second loss of pit stop. Yeah, for myself, it's just like them little things, just like give somebody like a chance, just to get some like experience, to do things like differently, like the race engineering side of things, and then obviously just like continue like to grow like as we go along, and then so even though that like with second place in the drivers looking very much Marty, welcome along, good to see you, mate. A lot has happened. Obviously, jump from fourth to second because it started off with, fastest first, and then obviously like rest of the grid was just like based on, like the rankings or something like that. Hope you're good out there, mate. Hope you're good, Marty. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Not too bad. It's just, like fourth place, which we've gone straight into the race because it's too long, like to do a quali lap around the Nurburgring 24-hour layout. So obviously that, strategy-wise, obviously there's this, Dom is like, came in like, to the chat and then just like give him some experience, to do some race engineer. Even though they've got second place like in the drivers championship very much secured, and obviously we had Yep like at one point who was like in the lobby, then he got kicked out because there's something going off which I have no idea what happened there in the middle of the race. So in the meantime I'm just like focusing on like whatever I gotta do to just to keep building the consistency, like because this season's been like a podium on every time like I finished a race, which I was like kind of pleased with the the outcome. So like a second place at High Speed Ring, then third place at Auto Palace, and then race win over at Bathurst, and then so as it stands, by looks of things, it looks also that I'll be getting second place unless something happens to Benson. Half pit to softs again. Okay, no worries. Planes? Did you mean plans? Quarter. Ah, yeah. Because these soft tires can do like 3 laps in the 24-hour layout, and that's what I've noticed while I'm going in optimum. Yeah, when I'm going in like in optimum, like green flag range. That was... it's fine. Nearly lost it there. No worries, Marty. I'll keep it between the lines. I might as well pinch the fastest lap as I'm gonna, you know what? Because there's 15 minutes left, like, and there's only like, well, 2 racing laps left, and next lap. It'll get us to the end of the race, that one. No, mind you, that because if I pick the next lap, I will have, like, what was it, time? 5 minutes left on the clock. Yeah, see what I can do. Ooh, did you see that? Did you see that airball moment? That's happened to me 3 times in the race. Yeah, I get what you're saying. So next time round, I'll pit for some fresh tyres and then just have fun on the last lap. This lap? This lap coming? Yeah, it does. It does want to be a play, Marty. Yep, understood. And I'll pinch the fastest lap on the end. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Forward thinking, in it. As soon as I let past Benson, and he was okay. No worries. Yeah, thanks for for your services on that one. So, which in the meantime, I'm just gonna go for it in the final couple of laps and have fun. Which it looks like my second place is the best I could do today. And when I first came across Benson, they looked like he got some potential. Obviously that he came second like last time out, and I just like he came in like a bit to came into my my stream, and then it's just to say hello, and then that, and then of course it's about he offered like to watch like from his perspective inside of the lobby. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, it's like if I was given loads of like money, say like if I was given like loads of money, what would I do with it? Somebody like if somebody like asked me, what would you do with like 7, 8, 9 figures, something like that? I'm just like, why would I be that person, to end up without a care like in the world, just to not think about the real things in the in real world. I'd rather, just like help out the communities, like build the schools, like the emergency services, like the supermarkets and so on. And yeah, the clouds. There's no rain, like there's no need to worry about the weather right now. 50 miles max. So yeah, there's no worries about to the next 10 minutes of what the weather's to come. So, but yeah, about the money thing. I'd rather like be a good sport. Just to use it to help like build like education like resources like emergency services and all these like things that we normally use like grocery shops like for example and so on just to help out like a lot of people like that are struggling to like to get like the needs that they're after. So I'd rather like do that than just be selfish, to get all the fancy toys like like all these like sports fancy cars and whatever, and not even think about what's going on in the real world as well. So so there you have it. That's my answer to what who needs what would I do with money. So there you have it. And of course charities as well. Not to forget the charities, because charities like there's the yeah, just bringing it home. May as well, unless I fancy getting cheeky like doing the fastest lap, because we've got Benson 53.9 seconds ahead, who looks as though he's going to be winning it, and Uncle Armour in the other hand with 42 second gap now between myself and a non-curve from second and third. Yeah, thanks for the heads up on that one. He might as well pit for some fresh tyres as well. We've got blue flags up there. That's very much like first time I've seen blue flags all day. Tsunami. Oh, he's gone off. Don't worry, mate. Keep going. Went off on their own. That's what happened. Yeah, see how much continuation time we're getting now. So, around the final corner to start my last lap because it's TJC time with fresh tyres, with only like a 3.3 laps worth of fuel. So, let's have fun. Got a map marker up ahead, I see. Yellow flags, yellow flags. Right, stay just Dave. Excuse me. Pardon me. If I could keep it together. Throat's getting tickly now. a minute to go. Onto the back straight for one last time. Congratulations to Benson Naikama on the win at the Nurburgring. Hats off to you, brother. And, you know, as for myself, after, you know, having experienced some lag issues with the previous internet provider, and I've changed internet provider since then, which obviously the first round got that internet lag they just kicked me out, and then I was out to the second round, and then from round 3 onwards I've been on the podium, second place. Thank you, you did good, and obviously just keep on getting better as you always do. And Benson's gone with the fastest lap to his day with a 7:25, and here in second place, having got second place in High Speed Ring, third place in Auto Palace, a race win at Mount Panorama. Yeah, I appreciate that so much, and you know, so we could always keep pushing, you know, so a podium is the podium, no matter what, and obviously the consistency just keeps on growing, you know, getting into these podium finishes depending where I started. So but yeah, that's so. And then of course we've got Onkalama, who should be coming home in third place at his home track, and we've got Drew Bits in fourth, we've got Lecreator running in fifth, Hooley in sixth, Tunari in seventh, Dangerous Dave in eighth, and then when I can, just got a few things to do, because I get the I get the fact that you've got the speed glitch or something in it. Yeah, it's pretty common, so yeah, I've not forgotten about that. Just got a few things, you know, just to cap off before I end the stream. Yep, so yep, be patient. Thanks. The Dangerous Dave in eighth, and I got TJ Lekema, who did not finish. Yep, did not finish because he'd been kicked out after something going off between, and then Gav, who did not finish in 11th as well. So that, of course, is the final round of the Gr.2 Endurance Championship, and what a journey it's been. Save the replay there. Yeah, much appreciated, TJ, for congratulating me, on the podium as well. So yeah, pass on the congratulations, to the top two, the podium finishers, Bedston and Onk as well. So that's your a clarification for the final race of the Gr.2 Endurance Championship by TJ. And yeah, so that we'll. Congratulations. Thanks, Dangerous. Thanks, Dangerous. Thanks for the race. And on that occasion, I'm just going to close off get out of this lobby, and then as I've got a daily roulette ticket to open. Bear with me. So that, of course, P2 in the Drivers' Championship secured. Enough points. Thanks, Dan. Much appreciated. It was a pretty a tough one, having gone on to started off softs, then on mediums, then softs and softs, and then obviously allowing somebody a chance to do some race engineering for a touch there. Even though that I've got very much a second place in the driver standings, secured on that occasion, and got to know I'll need could do an oil change before I do that. So yeah, change the oil because that car is. Yeah, much appreciated. Yeah, I'm on it. I'll be on it. Let's just cap off of a few things before I end the stream. So I've not forgotten about it, mate. Don't worry, all good. So 3-star roulette ticket. What do I win? Do I win money? A car part? A car? A GR4 car? Honda NSX GRB rally car. I've got another one of these actually. Three figures light. And then, so before we draw to a close, and obviously I'd just like to say thank you all for watching my live YouTube streams for the Endurance Championships and so on, and obviously the start of the season which kicked off in August time, and obviously it's when I was with a different provider, and then obviously that having turning it on and off which really didn't help with the consistency with it being a bit derpy, which when I was the stream at Le Mans at the time, then that sort of kicked me it sort of kicked me out of the lobby, which really put me on the back foot. Then round 2 I was out just doing whatever, and of course round 3 at high speed ring, then that's when I've started to build the momentum, gain to podium finishes, a second place, which I got to, and obviously we're just too quick on that occasion, and of course fourth round at Autopilot, having started up pole, then had a bit of a tough one in the middle part and towards the end as well, which got me the third place. And last time out in Bathurst, that got me where I got on to to win like what was my first race win in TJ's 90-minute endurance race since June. So that, of course, for me, like it's my personal highlight, and yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so, or maybe another time, or whatever I got lined up, whatever I got to to do. Do you know what I mean? So it's but yeah, see how it goes, and but yeah, so where were I? Then, of course, finishing off the Gr.2 Endurance Championship in at the Nurburgring 24 hour, the track that we all love and enjoy driving for our own pleasure. And obviously, second place, obviously, again, it's a podium is a podium, like no matter what. And that's what like got me second place, like in the driver standings, which obviously I think it would have been like a different story, you know, if I had like any of those issues or had done some things. Yeah, yeah, I've not forgotten. When I can. But if not, if not, then over another time. So yeah, so but yeah, so where were I? Finishing off well the season like with a podium like second place at the Nurburgring, having got to second place in the driver's standing secured. Which if I had any of like those issues or whatever I were on with in those through two races, maybe I could have stood a chance. As I saw like on the last race that big kicked out that there's something that's going off, which I don't want to be like putting too much detail and whatnot. So as to like what happened like behind the scenes, and because I was just like basically like going further up the field. You know what I mean? So but yeah, that's just so I couldn't like be much like prouder, you know, to like. Can I have a mic check, please? I just didn't realise. Didn't realise that my mic would cut it off. Can anyone hear me? Don't know what's going off there. What about now? Can you hear me, Dom? Dom, can you hear me? Let me know in the comment if you can hear me, and I'll just carry on talking. Because if not, I don't know what's happening there. So, maybe two secs. Might have a spare one, you know. Ah, good. All right, we're all good then. Good. I was just thinking, what is going off to my mic? I mean, I had these from for like a couple of years or something like that. But yeah, so it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, just carry on talking now. So, but yeah, there was a lot of things that I was just going through. You know, like with with many things. You know, like so. Do you know like when you like get through the everyday life situation, whether it's like you're going through work or whatever hobbies you're doing. Take me like as an example where I just get up from the moment I wake up, you know, just to get to work, go to gym, other way around, and that just leaves you a few hours spare. And most of the time, I just feel like a one-person army who I could just do all these things, you know, like the driving commutes and what, you know, and that's like what like keeps me like so busy. And then, you know, that you take a when you take a moment, you know, just to sit down and just relax and then not even say much. It's just like, you know, I sometimes go through my own struggles sometimes, you know, just to keep that positivity, like that motivation and happiness, like going, like when I just like feel like so tired and whatever. So it's just like I don't really often say much like of the personal side of things, but I just thought that no matter what happens, no matter when is the time like to do so, then you know. So it's like I know like a friend who I met like in September 2018 through boxing, and that person was just full of life and energy and excitement and happiness, and that was the one sort of person that I knew and that we all loved. And then we may we'll bump into each other, say hello like every now and so on, obviously because we still have like things to do like every day. Do you know what I mean? Then got to a point where really that things are just like getting a bit more critical, where in terms of your mental well-being and so on. And then it got to a point where he was just he was just like in a bad place in some ways, you know, like he was going through from bad stages, you know, like, you know, from when he's on like the lowest point of his life, and obviously trying doing it once, try doing it twice. He wants answers, and then when the opportunity came, he missed out on that opportunity to get the answers they were looking for. And of course, it's it got him into like a much better, worse state than anticipated. And it's just in May 2021. It was at the time when I went home from the pub. I was watching like a film on Netflix, just chilling along with a pizza, and then I got to sleep. And I woke up when I woke up, and I looked at my phone, then it was not good, because we took the easy way out. Sorry. You know, the only way to get the weight off your chest is just talk. Just talk. Reach out to someone. Find someone like, you know, to get the help you need, get the answers that you're looking for. And until like you get those answers you've been looking for, no matter how long it takes to get like where you want to be whilst you're on the comeback, then you feel better about it. You're getting the weight off your chest. And then I'd rather listen to your story than attend a funeral. And that's like for people out there, not just, you know, for that one person who I've lost who been through like some suicidal thoughts, and then and of course for anybody out there that's going through the lowing points, like the most important thing in life is just remember the good times, appreciate what you have, keep going, keep pushing, and never give up in life, because there's a lot to live up for. And it's like, because like where I am right now, that you know, it's just like when I was doing the some powerlifting, like anybody that knows me, that I like to do some powerlifting stuff, you know, for going 50%, I was going 80-90%, and then it got to a point when I was feeling my right tendon on my knee, you know, just not feeling 100%. And I was that close to getting the powerlifting contest in the qualifiers at that point, and I didn't do it because I thought it could get even worse. And then I wasn't really sure what was up to, because you know, when you've done that many things, you know, in a short space of time, and it's just like, like tough, like to keep up and just be on it. You know what I mean? So, but then months later, got the answers I was looking for. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So then, and from that moment to when I've did do like the powerlifting contest, that of course I went on like to go 50-60% of the heaviest across the squat, bench press, and deadlift, and that's what got me. And that's like got me like the ability just to look after my own self, just for depending on how long it takes. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's where that's what got me to the point where I just wanna. Right now, I'm just like like living this moment. You know what I'm saying? Just like with work and the training and of course playing this like for instance. Even though I still have some like legitimate championships more to compete like on this game, which is what like keeps me going in there. Do you know what I mean? So which I do love, and obviously it's just like something that just like it keeps you like like pretty busy in many ways, and obviously I still like will reach out like to those when I can, or if they reach out to me, which I do appreciate, and I respect you all, I really do, and it's like if even though they're to the yeah. So that's the hard bit to like out the way. I gotta say, all the way to like off my shoulders, off my chest, and then I may like I feel like I'm just a little bit light on my head like at all. I mean, I could just like grow into it if I wanted to, just look like I don't know, maybe like if I even do some like a Wayne Rooney like a hair transplant stuff, just like shave it off and get a hair transplant if I wanted to, or even just be bald enough and keep that bit of a beard stubby, like just like Jason Statham and tone my voice. You know what I mean? So it's just like them, just all this fancy stuff. If I wanted to, just do, you know what I mean. So it's just but yeah, that's it. So and for those like who are just like tuning in, from what I've got into like a lot of things that like got me like to be the person I am to this day and continuing to enjoy like moments like this, and then so it's just into like my family, friends, and of course whichever part of the world, no matter which part of the world you're from, whether it's just like in the real world or in the game, then I appreciate your all support, and I really do. Much love. Ever forwards, never back. And that, of course, is like the motto, like for anybody that that needs that sort of motto, just to like keep going in life, and then so just like when I've won the Wygums Championship, I just like say like just don't let anybody put you down. Only you can make a difference to prove them wrong, and the only way to settle the debate is to do the talking on what you do on the everyday life situation, whether you're like racing on the track or you're just going on to do some real life stuff. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's so. But there's one thing that I want to like show you all actually whilst I'm on this stream. Yep. So, if I can find it. Anybody see this photo here? Anybody here? Not quite clear, but you could roughly see where I'm going. You could roughly see like a wall, very much like that. That yeah. So that was a picture of me along with Tyson Fury in June 2022. Yeah. So and that like to me, Tyson was for anybody that knows boxing or sports athletes in general, you come across like elite sports, like elite sports are just like Formula One, where you have Sir Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, and then you got football's Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi. And if I was like to pick out the one sports person that stands out to me the most across all sports, whether it's on the ring or off it, then for me it's got to be Tyson, because from like what he's like been through, like from 6, 7 year, like 2017 when, or 2016, like when he was on like the lowest point of his life. Okay, like done tons of stuff that put him into a bad state, and then he was 27 stone, and then when he came back into the boxing ring, the journey of the comeback was about to like a war to be written, and from there on, he became heavyweight champion of the world, having beaten like a Deontay Wilder, which we all felt that the first one he bet to Deontay Wilder, but they ended in a draw on the first match. Then the second match, he knocked him out. Tyson knocked him out, and in the third match, Tyson knocked him out as well. And that, of course, was for anybody out there who I was going through the highs on those. If anybody could do it, you could do it too. Believe in yourself. Don't let anyone put you down. Only you can make a difference to prove it wrong. And that's exactly what life's about, because life's too short. So, but yeah. But there's one last thing like before I end this stream. So I just want to show you all something like about what I've been on with. Just going to this showcase. Shared items. So that, of course, was my recent activity, and this is the Aston Martin Super League championship in the Premiership class that I've been competing in lately from CC Sim. If you want to go and check out CC Sim, they've got multiple championships like going off and so on, and especially the Aston Martin Super League. And this was me on the left-hand side of the car, the left car in the blue car, coming home in second, having beaten my CCR teammate to LFC Ben in the where we got a CCR 2-3 as well, and then we had Clive Smith from CC7 like who gone on to win the race on that occasion. And that, of course, is like one of the key things that I've done for this particular week as well. So yeah, really pleased with what I've got to achieve on that occasion. So, but yeah, going back onto these skates to round off the stream. Now I've been talking. I don't know how long I've been talking. It feels like literally, just a lifetime. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So for real, I'd just like to say thank you all for watching for my live YouTube stream, and of course, it's been a journey, to on the stream. I'm gonna say I was gonna bounce like him, so I was just gonna bounce, but always another time. But I'm sorry that if it's that urgent, because so always another time. So don't worry, because on that, because if forgot what I'm gonna say then, but one thing I was gonna say is thank you all for watching to me live stream on TJ's Gr.2 enjoys. The tag is the lap 6 glitch. That's like I'm not like one of the officials of do you know what I mean? So obviously TJ's one on, so but yeah, I get where you're coming from, but it's just like one of those things you cannot do much, but you know what I mean? So but yeah, so yeah, always another time, but so yeah, thank you all for watching. If you're liking the sort of the content that or what I do, hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and push the notification. I wonder why wave bye to the camera on that note, and I'll see you on the next one when I next return to the live stream, whenever it may be. Then in every ending there is a new beginning, and it feels like I'm just about to get started for the next one. And let's keep pushing. Stay safe, take care, and peace.